time to say enough, and it's time to stop it and turn it around.
A really good turnout, and I think it went really well.
This protest aims to make education free again. Around 300 people attend to the protest, includes University of Melbourne, Monash University, RMIT University, and other universities.
The reason that we organised this protest was because it was in reply to the government's budget. So the budget came out last week, and there were a number of attacks on students. The big one being that they're cutting funding, nearly $4 billion from universities, and that means that the ones who have to pay the difference are students. So they want to increase fees by up to $3,600, and they want us to pay our HECS debts back sooner as well. So this budget, the rally was all about saying that this budget is an attack on students, and we won't stand for it, really. So there were a number of speakers, Adam Bent from the Greens, Gina Ray from the National Tertiary Education Union, and it's really great that they come out and support. So they represent university teachers, and it's great to see that they come out in support of our protests.
This protest is organized by National Students of Union. Monash Student Association is one of the affiliation. They passed up posters and do a lot to promote this protest. More than 50 Monash University students go to the protest.
Every university has the right to be funded properly to make sure that the education that we get is a good one. This is about making sure that Australia remains an egalitarian and an equal society, and not one like the United States where you only have the privilege of going to university if you're prepared to go into debt to the point where you have a small mortgage. This is about making sure Australia is an equal society for everyone, and that we have education for all, not just the rich.
Adam Bent says this protest is important, and the community wants the parliament to see how people have strong feelings for this.
When students have to pay more to go to university, quite a few people may decide not to go to university at all. And then when you graduate, if you have a bigger debt and you have to pay it back sooner, that's less money to rent or buy a house, and there's less money. And when unemployment is high and wages are low at the moment, it's going to make it very, very hard for people to get by when they finish university. So it's extremely unfair.
Josh Myers from the University of Melbourne says if the funding cut implement, it will affect his friends complete their university on time.
It will definitely affect multiple of my friends, and I know that it'll make their life a lot harder. They'll have to pick up a lot more work. It's an attack on those who can't and those who can't, and it just drives the working class deeper and deeper down. And so I'm here to stand against that because, for the future generations and for our current generation, we need to protect the rights of Australians.
However, the government is preparing for a long battle on university funding cuts. The newly minted Education Minister, Simon Birmingham, says the funding cuts are fundamentally fair, reasonable, and necessary. There is still a long way for students to fight against the university funding cut.
I'd say to university students, stand up strong and make your voices heard, because we can stop these budget cuts, and if enough people protest loud enough, we can stop these cuts from coming into action.